Hello, welcome today, the 25th Sunday of Ordinary Time. In explaining today's story, it might help to recognise that late starters aren't always idlers. They want to work. Indeed, they've waited since dawn for someone to hire them. It may also help us to understand this parable's scriptural background. The Bible often refers to the people of Israel as God's vineyard. It tells us that God brought this vine out of Egypt and that he cared for it by clearing a new land and planting and watering that vine so that it would produce good fruit. But on returning, God only found poor fruit. He was disappointed and let conquerors invade his land. However, he did promise that one day he would return to replant that vine and make sure it flourished. That's the background to the parable. The landowner is God. The vineyard is his kingdom. The first labourers are the people of Israel, the Jews, to whom God first revealed his kingdom. And the later workers are the Gentiles who discovered Jesus at different times in history. Today, we are the labourers in that vineyard, or at least we're meant to be. And where is that vineyard? It's the day-to-day circumstances in which we find ourselves. The vines we're asked to lovingly tend are the people who surround us. In our society, we tend to take a transactional view of things. If I do this, then I expect to get that. We have many rules about this, and quite often we expect God to comply. But, as Isaiah says in our first reading today, God's ways are not our ways. He does not think like we do. He doesn't pay his labourers by the hour or according to their skills. God knows that each one of us has a unique combination of talents and gifts, challenges and opportunities in life. As Pope St. John Paul II once wrote, each of us has a story of our life that is our own, and each of us has a story of our soul that is our own. God respects this, and mercifully he chooses to love us all totally and equally. Right now, God is inviting us to share in the same reward of eternal life. All we must do is to agree to help Jesus in the vineyard, spreading his love as best we can. Accepting this invitation is a bit like catching a train. Some people buy their tickets early, while others rush to the station at the last minute. The important thing is getting on board before it's too late. There is no difference in wage between early communicants and deathbed converts. As Ebos put it, your day begins as soon as you wake up. This parable does not encourage lateness or late-minute hard work, but encourages good disposition and a good ending. Finally, let Christ be glorified in your body. The second reading enjoins us, whether you are alive or dead, do everything that would make your manner of life worthy of the gospel of Christ. He knows how best to reward each person at the proper time.